Sea lions are pinnipeds characterized by external ear flaps, long foreflippers, the ability to walk on all fours, short and thick hair, and a big chest and belly. Together with the fur seals, they make up the family Odoriidae, eared seals. The sea lions have 6 extant and 1 extinct species, the Japanese sea lion, in 5 genera. Their range extends from the subarctic to tropical waters of the global ocean in both the northern and southern hemispheres, with the notable exception of the northern Atlantic Ocean. They have an average lifespan of 20 to 30 years. A male California sea lion weighs on average about 300 kilograms, 660 pounds, and is about 2.4 meters, 8 feet long, while the female sea lion weighs 100 kilograms, 220 pounds, and is 1.8 meters, 6 feet long. The largest sea lions are Steller's sea lions, which can weigh 1,000 kilograms, 2,200 pounds, and grow to a length of 3.0 meters, 10 feet. Sea lions consume large quantities of food at a time and are known to eat about 5-8% of their body weight, about 6.8-15.9 kilograms, 15 to 35 lb, at a single feeding. Sea lions can move around 16 knots, 30 kilometers per hour, 18 miles per hour, in water, and at their fastest they can reach a speed of about 30 knots, 56 kilometers per hour, 35 miles per hour. 3 species, the Australian sea lion, the Galapagos sea lion and the New Zealand sea lion, are listed as endangered. South American sea lions have been greatly impacted by human exploitation. During the late Holocene period to the middle of the 20th century, hunter-gatherers along the Beagle Channel in northern Patagonia had greatly reduced the number of sea lions due to their hunting of the species and exploitation of the species' environment. Although sealing has been put to a halt in many countries, such as Uruguay, the sea lion population continues to decline because of the drastic effects humans have on their ecosystems. As a result, South American sea lions have been foraging at higher tropical latitudes than they did prior to human exploitation. Fishermen play a key role in the endangerment of sea lions. Sea lions rely on fish, like pollock, as a food source and have to compete with fishermen for it. When fishermen are successful at their job, they greatly reduce the sea lion's food source, which in turn endangers the species. Also, human presence and human recreational activities can cause sea lions to engage in violent and aggressive actions. When humans come closer than 15 meters of a sea lion, the sea lion's vigilance increases because of the disturbance of humans. These disturbances can potentially cause sea lions to have psychological stress responses that cause the sea lions to retreat, sometimes even abandon their locations, and decreases the amount of time sea lions spend hauling out. New Zealand sea lions were also exploited from hunting and sealing, and as a result were extirpated from New Zealand's mainland for over 150 years, with their population being restricted to the subantarctic. In 1993, a female New Zealand sea lion gave birth on the mainland for the first time, and since then, they have slowly been recolonizing. These sea lions are the only pinnipeds that regularly move up to 2 kilometers, 1.2 miles, inland into forests. As consequence, they have been hit by cars on roads, deliberately killed, and been disturbed by dogs. Females need to move inland as a way to protect their pups, so roads, fences, residential areas, and private lands can inhibit their dispersal and breeding success. They have also adapted to commercial pine forests, and have given birth or nursed pups in residences' backyards and on golf courses. As one of the world's rarest sea lions, and an endangered and endemic species, efforts are being made to facilitate coexistence between them and humans. Sea lion attacks on humans are rare, but when humans come within approximately 2.5 meters, 8 feet, it can be very unsafe. In a highly unusual attack in 2007 in Western Australia, a sea lion leapt from the water and seriously mauled a 13-year-old girl surfing behind a speedboat. The sea lion appeared to be preparing for a second attack when the girl was rescued. An Australian marine biologist suggested that the sea lion may have viewed the girl, like a rag doll toy, to be played with. In San Francisco, where an increasingly large population of California sea lions crowds docks along San Francisco Bay, incidents have been reported in recent years of swimmers being bitten on the legs by large, aggressive males, possibly as territorial acts. In April 2015, a sea lion attacked a 62-year-old man who was boating with his wife in San Diego. The attack left the man with a punctured bone. In May 2017, a sea lion grabbed and pulled a girl into the water by her dress before retreating. The child was sitting on a pier side in British Columbia while tourists were illegally feeding the sea lions when the incident took place. She was pulled out of the water with minor injuries and received antibiotic prophylactic treatment for seal finger infection from the superficial bite injury. There have also been documented events of sea lions assisting humans. One such notable instance of this is when Kevin Hines jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge in a suicide attempt and was helped to stay afloat by a sea lion until he was rescued by the Coast Guard. Sea lions have also been a focus of tourism in Australia and New Zealand. One of the main sites to view sea lions is in the Karnik Island Nature Reserve near Perth in Western Australia. This tourist site receives over 100,000 visitors, many of whom are recreational boaters and tourists, who can watch the male sea lions haul out onto the shore. They have sometimes been called the unofficial welcoming committee of the Galapagos Islands. Geographic variation for sea lions have been determined by the observations of skulls of several Odoriidae species. A general change in size corresponds with a change in latitude and primary productivity. Skulls of Australian sea lions from Western Australia were generally smaller in length, whereas the largest skulls are from cool temperate localities. Odoriidae are in the process of species divergence, much of which may be driven by local factors, particularly latitude and resources. Populations of a given species tend to be smaller in the tropics, increase in size with increasing latitude, and reach a maximum in subpolar regions. In a cool climate and cold waters, there should be a selective advantage in the relative reduction of body surface area resulting from increased size, since the metabolic rate is related more closely to body surface area than to body weight.